Alright, so this one's GPS removal from a 2011 Chevy Silverado. It does change. This is the slightly older model GPS. It has an antenna that goes glued to the windshield. So this has to come off, and the module needs to come out. This one you definitely have to remove the kick panel. This one's held on by a Phillips 10mm and a Phillips screw. So we'll start off with Phillips screws. 2 of those. Pop the tip off. Got a 10mm socket. Pop that one off. Don't mind the dust. You got a cover on the side that's a cover for the fuses. That one just pops right off. It's made to do that on clips. Move that right out of the way. Just makes it a little easier to see. And you can then pop your panel off. There she goes. Not too hard. GPS is in here. If you can get a video of it there. Zip tied to the frame. It's tied into the OBD2 plug just the same way the other one was. This one you would have to follow. There is the antenna lead going up to the dash, which is why I said to remove the fuse panel. Here's the cord going up to that antenna. So hold that. I'm gonna snip the zip ties off as well. Again, be sure not to cut off the wiring harness. Cut the zip tie off. Cut the zip tie off. Okay. This is still attached. And here she comes. This one does have a really long ribbon cord holding it all attached. So this is the GPS we're after. The original OBD2 plug is here. You can kind of get that blue box there. So now we will remove the GPS OBD2 plug. 9/32 socket. Gets this one off. Slide it down, and there we go. This one might be easier to come up to the top, which is why I meant this one would have to be attached to the kick panel so you can remove it here. You just unplug it carefully. There you go. Feed it down. Here's your bypass plug. There's your module. This is the antenna cord going up to the top. So what we'll do is we'll put this to the side, and we're going to reinstall the original OBD2 plug back where it was. Now we'll put an extension on the 932nd because we're gonna move up here. In order to get this antenna off, we need to remove the cover here for the roof line. We remove this flathead screwdriver. Inside there's a 932nd screw. Then you can carefully remove a piece. That opens up. You can see the way the cables ran. It opens it right up so you can just pull it right out without damaging anything. It does go between the grommets here, but you should be able to pull it right through. There's that part there. Sometimes we can weave the antenna through the bottom, but you can also remove these zip ties and remove the actual plugs. My experience, sometimes they can be real hard to remove, so if you believe that there's a way to kind of fish this through, which I believe there is, it doesn't take very much for us to be able to fish this antenna block through. Like so. That's it. Antenna, module, OBD2 plug. It's all out. Now we just work backwards to get this thing put back up. I'll take care of this a little later. That's for something else, not related to the GPS. We just go back the way we started. Make sure our holes line up. Sure enough, we're good. Back off of the 10mm. That's on. Phillips bit. Some screws. Back to the extension, 932nd. Come back up here. Line up your cover here. That's that. This one can be a little tricky once we're trying to get it back on. As long as we know we're lined up. Pull the weather guard off the way. There it is. Let's try that again. Got it. Pop the little cover back on. That's it. Fuse panel cover. That's it.
No tienes chance de
Cover.
hacer el...
Back on. That's it.